Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with Object 705. One of the most important things what I have to highlight about this tank, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the stock gun is the right way to play with this vehicle. I have done some tests on stream lately with this tank whenever we rated it. It's still beautiful tank to this day. You will see two great games. Everything will be like a warm-up, live battles after that. Two back-to-back amazing games which we had on stream by using 440 alpha damage gun. Anyways, the main reason why do I recommend to use 440 alpha damage gun is because of the great combination of the things such as standard APCR, golden hits, better DPM, better accuracy. I believe those things are making it just simply a better choice, to play with this. So, let's go straight into the game, shall we? Meanwhile, we are working pretty hard and we are focusing on the tier 9s at this point in time to add sentences about the vehicle, right? What do I think, how to play with the tank and whatnot. And also, if it happened to be that you are the hunter for drops, remember to check out the index page for pretty much the dates whenever drops are coming. It is important thing to say. Also, big fat thanks for every and each patron who is supporting this disgusting mother trucker, who is joining the patron and pretty much enjoying the ad-free index experience as well, right? Thank you. And if fellas, you want to support the index page, feel free to remove the ad blocker. That would be a huge help. We are putting humongous time and effort into all of this, and I can tell you every and each of you are going to benefit from that. For example, today we are getting something new in the 3D models. Check it out. You will see everything yourself. Anyways, Overlord standard battle. The plan is simple. We are, first of all, speaking about this video, 2 live games, 2 highlighted games from the stream whenever we try to figure out how the tank is looking like, and we played pretty much ideally. It's going to be very, very good, I can promise you that. So, what do we want to do in this game? Overlord standard battle, tier 10 matchmaking, 2 artas. Yeah, that's kind of rough, but let's see what we can do. I think we are going to meet can opener instantly. This is not going to be the most pleasant experience, I can tell you that much, but we are going to be completely alright and we will survive this. So how do we want to approach the enemy forces here? We want to play kind of hold down here, right? And we want to see who would be brave enough to get involved into this situation and into this position, right? That would be an interesting one. Meanwhile, we have a Rambo AFK. Now the question is, can we hit Rambo or we cannot? I think the shell went through. At least this is how it feels like. It feels like shell went through, so this is not looking that great. Also, I really want to highlight one very important thing is that this vehicle is not really a sniper schnitzel. It is a proper heavy tank with which you want to make a hardcore pressure and with which you want to get involved, right? This is how this tank is looking like. Now, I will be aggressive. I have no doubts whatsoever that it is a big risk what we are doing and how we are playing the game, but in the same time, I believe that we can be very, very successful here as well, right? Our goal is straightforward. It is just to annoy this can opener, right? This is our goal. We just seen him fire, that's great. So, can we punish him somehow? Not really. It doesn't feel great, to be completely honest with you, but we are aiming to cupola nevertheless. Unfortunately, we are missing that cupola shot and we have a Rambo here in the back. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. This is not an easy game to play with a Sidescraper, in my opinion. In my opinion, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an easy game to play with a Sidescraper, and there is nothing what we can change about this. I mean, potentially I could maybe make a bit more pressure over there, but the question is it worth it? He just fired. Okay, let's try to relocate a bit. We are trying to annoy him, we are trying to hit him into the cupola. Beautiful, this is exactly what we've been looking for. Can opener is hitting us once again, doesn't really change anything, he's running for his life. And honestly speaking, I have a feeling that his time is already over here. Beautiful, this is what we want to see. Very, very, very rough game. Definitely not the battle where we can say we are playing to the tank strengths, because it's just simply not the case. But on the positive note, what we can do over there, we can try to see what enemies are doing in this position, right? Beautiful, very, very nice. This is what we are looking for. Beautiful. Now, 705. He's sitting in the open field. That's good. Let's make sure that he would regret his life choices, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. And unfortunately for us, he has enough of the gun elevation up, but in the same time we are feeling kind of alright. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to drop down. That's okay. And now we are going to say hello for him. Now, watch this. We should be able to reload quicker than this gentleman will. So, oh, what a bad shot. This is a spaced armor. That's okay. Bad shot from my side, not much what I can change about this, it's alright. We should be able to eliminate him nevertheless, just simply bad shot. I did not have enough gun depression to slap the living crap out of him. And you know, to see the games like this, it's not necessarily bad either. Skill, what do you mean? It's not bad to see the games like this. Listen. Not in every game you can play like a proper Sidescraper and you can have the best time in the world of tanks. It doesn't work this way, fellas. If let's say you are getting something open and you cannot really play hold down like this map, right? It is relatively open. I am kind of glad and surprised that enemies did not have any sniper schnitzel sitting over there. Plus, on top of that, if it is not enough, we are having the team which is significantly better. But because in this type of situation, the fight is not only enemy team against our team. In this type of situation, the fight is you are fighting for a damage with your teammates, which is completely normal. It is completely fine. It is okay. Let's teleport into the scoreboard and let's see what we crafted. Okay, let's see, fellas. Definitely not ideal, but I think it is fair to show games like this as well. For me, it's like this not to show the game, but I think it is important, fellas, that not every game is going to be ideal and not every single time you can be side-scrapping like crazy mother trucker, right? That being said, fellas, 2,700 damage, 2 kills, not ideal. We are second by experience, we are fourth by the damage. Not much what I can change about this apart being humble and saying thank you very much. Give more of this to me. Let's go, round number 2. Okay, so round number 2, also not ideal, not gonna lie. Where this situation goes, it is quite unfortunate how much making is treating us, you know, because you want to be fighting against the tier 8s, you want to be fighting against the tier 7s, you know, because your selling point is, you know, armor, you are almighty Sidescraper. And in this situation it's a bit worse, but it's okay. Let's try to do our best to get at least 4,000, and depending how this game will go, either we will go for a third live game just to get a bit better matchmaking or not. 1 out of 2, right? That is the most important thing. Anyways, let's go. All in all, I do not hate how this matchmaking is looking like and how this map is looking like. It could be significantly worse, and the main reason why am I highlighting this and why am I saying this is we could play against significantly more tier 10s. Although the tier 10s that we are playing against, they are pretty bloody powerful, okay? I cannot say, yeah, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, we do not need to do absolutely anything, not even close for that. So now we need to think how we can perform here. Now, let's be honest, this is no bueno. Enemies are playing like crazy mother truckers, they are making pressure in front to the maximum, and this is very, very, very bad. They are not going to be stopping anytime soon. The ML2 is dead meat as well, the can opener is dead meat as well. This is very, 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 very hardcore. And we do not really have that many sniper schnitzels. So, that being said, I am considering my life choices, how we can relocate and how we can get some more use. Pay attention to amount of the enemy guns over there. That's brutal, that's crazy, that's no bueno. So, that being said, we are just simply trying to relocate here, right? And we will take this hold down position. I think this is the proper play for us, and I think that's how we are going to get the maximum use of all of this, honestly speaking. I don't really think there is anything else to do for us in at this point in time. Beautiful, we are punishing T-57. Actually, can opener is running already, so that is kind of alright, and I want to sit here, okay? I want to sit here. Now, if enemies will make pressure on this ML2, which they will, it is going to be alrightish things for us, or alrightish thing for us, right? And once again, I am aware of that, how the things are looking like here. Trust me, I know. All I want to do in this type of situation, I want to play hold down to the best of my ability, right? That's all I want to do. This may not be the best, I repeat, this may not be the best position for us to play at this point in time, but I don't really think that we have any alternative option. By the way, what you have seen there, you could see that our own artist stunned us, right? I am pretty sure about that. Can we change something about it? No, not really. I don't really think we can change anything. But what we can do, we can try to do as much damage as we physically and possibly can for upcoming forces like this, right? We want to aim our shots properly, we want to play the game well, but this is a pickle, fellas. This is definitely a pickle. Very, very, very hard game. Okay, what do we see? We see object making a hardcore pressure right there. So what we need to do, we need to aim for his upper plate. At the time of me shooting, upper plate wasn't the correct choice, but let it be. Doesn't really change absolutely anything, because our goal is still the same. Our goal is still to play here to the best of our ability and just to slap him. Also, I have a feeling that he has the wrong gun here. What wrong gun means for him? Well, that means he's going to be in loads of kaku, right? This is what that means. Unfortunately, gun doesn't treat us as well as I would love our gun to treat us, but it doesn't change absolutely anything. We should be kind of alright. We should be kind of alright. I want to escape before object hit me in the face, because he definitely will try to do that. And maybe we have a decent enough angle for this T10. Unfortunately, it's not the case. It's okay. Don't worry, everything is completely fine. Unfortunately, he found the decent angle to slap us. That's fine. We are okay. We are Gucci. Now, all we want to be doing in this type of situation is we want to be annoying towards the enemy forces, right? That's all we want to do. We want to be annoying. We want to make sure that enemies would regret their life choices every single time whenever they are making a decision to play aggressively, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. Now we are in a bit of the pickle because T-57 is getting closer, right? Although we still have some support over there. How good is our support? That is a different question. That is a different question, fellas. How good is our support? How about this T10? T10 is sitting hold down. That's very, very good gameplay. That's okay. We are asking for Arta to help us over there because he definitely has the proper angle. And now we are going in. Now we are going in because of the T-57 making a hardcore pressure. I do not want to get slapped by T-57 for obvious reasons, so now we need to go. We need to go. Go, 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 go. Beautiful, T-57 is dead, that's amazing. Now Mr. E4, beautiful, E4 is eliminated. Now I'm trying to turn towards the Mr. Minotauro, which is good. Now I have a reload advantage over him. Beautiful, we eliminated him, and now we can get involved against the Type 4 Heavy. So, even in this type of situation, when it's not ideal, you are not a proper Sidescraper and whatnot, we realize that the threats from the enemy at the right time. what that gave for us, actually a decent game. Because if we would not realize that, if we would not notice that enemies are making pressure like crazy mother truckers, we would be dead meat. I can guarantee you that, fellas. I would just get gangbanged the same way as this ML2 did, and it would be pure sadness, fellas. I can guarantee you that. But luckily for us, we realized what is the issue, how to play this game, to retreat in time, and then our positioning kind of solved the problem. Now, you may say, but Skill, listen, you are selling this tank to us as a armored vehicle, and look, you bounce at 490, this is laughable. You are 100% correct. It is the same situation like you would try to drive your car on the water, you know? It doesn't work this way. This tank is not created for this. And even with such a bad case scenario, we still manage to be successful. This tank is shining in flat maps, Himmelsdorf, Ensk, whatever, whenever you can Sidescrape, or alternatively play hold down where it doesn't require the gun depression from your side. This is where this tank is shining, right? So looking at this, 4,200 damage, 1,000 assisting damage, first class, that's great. I am feeling pretty good. We are first by experience, first by the damage, excellent performance. And we got 41,000 minus, that's understandable considering we fired quite a bit of the gold ammunition. Now, after 2 games, our average performance with this tank is 2,500 damage and 500 assisting damage. 4,000 combined isn't bad, considering how bad of the start we had. Now, what you are going to see next, it's going to be very, very good. At first, you are going to see a beautiful Kaku River map, or Sand River, however you call it, and after that you will see one of the newer maps in action. I forgot the name. Doesn't really matter. I remember the games very, very well, like it happened yesterday. Although it happened day before yesterday. You get the point what I'm saying, right? 2 extremely good games. Let's go, it's going to be fun. We had like gazillion of the loot boxes. Sometimes we got buffed, sometimes we got nerfed. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Crew 2.0, here you go, Crew 2.0. New matchmaking is being tested at this point. It's not in the game yet, it's just a test. It is just a test. Keep this in mind. They put XM into the game. The gentleman is definitely up for a treat. Top of the tree is coming back. Type exclamation mark TOT. T-O-T. Okay. Now, why do I think the combination of the things is better with this tank in this way? Purely because of the gun handling. Gun handling with this gun is so much effing better. Plus on top of that, let's get real, you have better combination of the things, such as you have APCRs as a standard and you have hits as a gold, right? So, in my opinion, this is the right way to play with this tank. This is the right setup. But yes, you are losing a bit of the alpha damage. You definitely do lose alpha damage. Definitely, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Is it worth price to pay? Oh, hi. You must be angry now. You must be angry. A bit. A bit angry. Not too much, just a little bit. Just a little bit, right? APCR is kind of trollish. I would rather have the combination of APCR and heat than AP and APCR. But once again, that's only me. Right? If you don't think this is the right combination of the things, you can play with other gun. You have all choices. You have all choices, right? Please, this is how I look into all of this. Oh, bad aim. Can't complain. Ah, bad aim. I needed to aim to this. It's okay. That is me issue. That is me issue. You can say whatever you want. This build just worked fine. Ventilation, improved aiming unit, rammer. In this situation, I knew that the range which we are going to shoot at enemies is going to be a bit more rough, a bit more complicated, right? So I would rather have gun accuracy than more hit points or hardening, or call it however you want to, right? It's kind of self-explanatory, and for me, personally, that worked just completely fine and alright. It is perfection for what we could have done in this type of situation. I do not feel bad about it, I don't feel sad about it, I just feel like we have done the correct decisions and we are playing well, right? Definitely no complaints, no regrets. Let's put that in this way. Good? Good, good, good. Perfection. Beautiful. 5.4 thousand damage, 3.1 thousand assisting damage, solid ace swanker, high caliber, that's completely fine. We enjoyed ourselves, it was good, and we lost 3,000 credits, which is completely fine. Yeah, higher one is shit, as I remember. I was searching for 15 minutes. Ask, we will help you. I'm here to help, fellas. I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm here to help. Right? Right? Honey! Can I curve around?
Yes. I'm having a break for another hour.
Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot curve around, fellas. No curving around, I know, right? Kind of sad. Kind of sad, but it is how it is. It was free ad from my side. Interesting. Interesting, my man. Very interesting. Okay. What I would do being in their place. I made him very upset. I made him very upset. It is a great brawler, it's a great sidescraper. It is overall a great tank. You need to know how to play with it, but can you play Stravaki? We did already. We rated it today. This is the main reason why I use this gun. What we have done here, it was perfection. It was straight up for perfection, fellas. Very good. Very good. We played ideally, we did everything properly. I cannot cry about this, I cannot complain about this, I cannot say that, yeah, I played like a kaku now. That was ideal. That was ideal. We made pressure, and we went in front, we slapped enemies. This is the right gun to use with this tank. And I remember whenever I was marking it long time ago, I was using the other gun and I was cursing like son of the banana. I was cursing like son of the banana, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. I was cursing like son of the banana. Very strong mother trucking tank. No, my Top Gun? No. Beautiful game overall. Solid ace wanker, high caliber, 7.5 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, 5 kills. Very, very good. 1.7 base experience, which is nice. And 24,000 profits. 2 in a row, beautiful games. What did I told you? I told you those games are going to be nice. 705 is still a great tank to this day. It can be rated 4.5 or 5 just because of the lack of the gun depression or the speed, but other than that, the tank is solid, especially on that 4th round or 2nd highlighted round in the Outpost or whatever the map is called, right? Absolutely beautiful and absolutely amazing. Hopefully this video helped for you to improve a bit with 705. And it is a great tank, that's all I have to say. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.